August 17, 2003. A remote hiking trail outside Boulder, Colorado. A young woman vanishes into thin air. No signs of struggle. No DNA. No leads. Just a single chilling voicemail. With a frightened female voice saying, "I think someone's following me. I'll call you right back." Then silence. For 2 long decades, her case haunted detectives, baffled forensic teams, and devastated her family. Until a machine, an AI built to analyze cold cases, spotted something no human ever did.
You're watching True Crime Code, where we unlock the digital truth behind history's darkest mysteries. If you're new here, subscribe and turn on notifications for weekly deep dives. Let's get into it.
Her name was Emily Carter, a 26-year-old graduate student at the University of Colorado. She was smart, adventurous, and deeply loved. On weekends, Emily would go hiking alone, a habit that worried her friends. But she always said, "I know these trails like the back of my hand." On that Sunday morning, she left a voicemail for her roommate, saying she was heading up the Ridgeway Trail and would be back before sunset. She never returned. Search efforts began immediately. Helicopters, dogs, volunteers. After 72 hours, the only trace of Emily was her car parked at the trailhead, and that single chilling voicemail. Police theorized she was attacked while hiking, possibly by a stranger or even a wild animal. But there were no signs of blood, torn clothing, or a body. No DNA. No suspicious fingerprints. Nothing. For years, leads came and went. Rumors, sightings, even a false confession. But the trail always went cold. A news clipping read, "It's been 5 years since Emily Carter vanished." Her family continues to hold vigils every August, refusing to give up hope. Emily's mother in an interview once said, "It's like she just vanished into the woods like smoke." Now, fast forward to 2022. The Boulder Police Department, now partnering with a tech startup named Neuralytics, begins testing an experimental AI system trained on unsolved cold cases. The system, nicknamed Orion, was designed to reprocess thousands of data points, phone records, case files, satellite images, and even linguistic patterns from interviews. Orion noticed something odd but crucial, a pattern of vehicle registrations logged by park rangers that same morning. One name in particular stood out, Calvin Dorsey, a convicted stalker who had recently moved to the area in 2003 and was questioned once, but dismissed because of lack of evidence. A detective on the case, Alvarez, said, "We'd looked at Dorsey before, but he had a tight alibi and no apparent link." Orion flagged the inconsistencies in his original statement, even identified contradictions in word usage we'd overlooked. The AI also geomapped cell tower pings from the area and found that Dorsey's phone disconnected for exactly 42 minutes, the same window Emily vanished. Reopening the case, police subpoenaed new records, dug up old evidence, and with today's tech, ran fresh DNA tests on a scrap of fabric found years ago in a ravine near the trail. And guess what? It matched Dorsey. Later on in June 2023, Calvin Dorsey was arrested and charged with the kidnapping and murder of Emily Carter. He later confessed in a plea deal, revealing where he had buried her remains, deep beneath an old mining shed over 15 miles from the trail. The community was stunned. After 20 years of pain, there was finally justice. Emily's remains were returned to her family, and a memorial now stands at the Ridgeway trailhead. Neuralytics' Orion system has since been used in 3 other reopened investigations. Emily's mother further said, "It wasn't a person who solved Emily's case. It was a machine. But maybe it had just enough heart to care." Emily's case reminds us that the past never really disappears. It lives on in files, records, memories, and sometimes in code. With the rise of AI and forensic technology, what was once unsolvable might now be one algorithm away from the truth. Because in the end, the code always cracks.
This is True Crime Code, where mystery meets machine. Don't forget to subscribe.